Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars. So today of course we got Red Guild War Day. We also got ourselves the new pet for International Dog Day. Forget exactly when that is. However, of course, it's the pet day is always on Wednesday, so we got it going on today. If I'm not mistaken, 2 Saturdays from now, the 2021 will be available as well. So keep an eye out for that. But the 2021 one is available today. So if you haven't already picked it up, you still got several hours to do so. Also, I just realized the thumbnail is still incorrect. Let me go adjust that real quick. One moment. I actually didn't even make the new one. That's the only problem with YouTube streaming, is always updating the thumbnail. And my program is not wanting to cooperate. Gosh, Photoshop loads so weirdly sometimes. There we go. Let's see. No, it doesn't help I'm doing it on the slow computer. But should be up in a second. Just gotta change the color, change the text, actually save it so it can upload. So many steps just to change the color and number. And as soon as this file saves, I can then go put it in the thumbnail spot. It has been saved. And now let's go replace it. Sorry about that. Where on earth is the spot for it? There it is. And come on, YouTube, load quicker. Come on now. There we go. The thumbnail has been updated. Okay, so that should be fixed in a moment now. As soon as YouTube propagates it. But anyways, hello everyone. Hello Defiant. Hello Mister. Hello Warren. Hello Barbara. Hello Tyrian. Hello Isabel. Hello Roman. Hello Draco. Hello Jason. Hello Mister. Hello Cookie. And hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So of course today we'll be messing around with the pets, and we'll be getting the 2021 International Dog Day pet and doing all of Red Guild War. We'll probably also mess a little bit with the World event because we haven't really touched it aside from on Monday. So we still got actually all of our battles. Yeah, we haven't even touched it yet. Let's see, how far is the guild gone? Oh, they're getting there. Let me actually go through a couple tiers. We'll go do that after we go do Guild Wars and everything else. Then we'll end up probably ending on that, doing all of our battles for that. Actually, did we even touch it yet? I don't think we have. The scoring system is so ridiculously, absurdly annoying for this place, though. I might even need to reference it as we're just doing the stream. I do not know that Ice Golem's the worst, so as long as we don't take Ice Golem, I think we'll kind of be fine. But anyways, also I hate the flashy PvP. Let me get rid of it because we're about to do some actual PvP. Also, we did have something good on Adventure Board. It was the deeds and the 60 gems, or sorry, the 35 gems. Because Ultra Rare is 25. Anyways, let's go do Red Guild War. So we're not going to need Pure Magic. Actually, Pure Magic wouldn't hurt. We need Mana Start though. So we need like 20% Mana Start. 8 magic wouldn't hurt though. It depends what we're up against. Let's double check what we're even up against first. And then we'll adjust accordingly. Guild War Red. So of course we're running Zugoff build. Our Zugoff will just instantly kill his Zugoff and then we win. Oh yeah, I guess we do go seasons, and I forgot. This is the other build of it. The only thing we need magic for is weapons, so yeah, we don't really need it. 20% Mana Star only gives it to 2. However, it's a really important 2. It's a Doomed Crossbow and Zugoff. So it's kind of worth it because Hierophant, you don't have a natural Mana Start, right? You shouldn't. I don't recall you having any Mana Start. No, there's currently no triple damage burning in the entire game that has a half Mana Start. Oddly enough, Mech Hero class, when it first was introduced to the game, did. However, it doesn't anymore. And in the current state of the game, there is actually 0 hero classes that have both half Mana Start naturally while also having a triple damage to red. We might eventually get one, but as it currently stands, there are 0 that has that synergy. Alright, so let's end up going seasons here then. We could go for that little bit extra cleanse, but very few situations would it really matter, since we get to cleanse off extra turn anyways. So might as well just go seasons, keep the 20% just to get a little bit more mana in there. And yeah, let's get into it, see what happens. Hopefully we'll do good. We're on track for 9,500 every day. We did it the first day, so let's hope we can do it for all of them. And just double checking, it is indeed Red Day. We are indeed wearing a red shirt. I always pick out the clothes like right at the beginning of the day, whenever it's Guild War week, just so I don't ever forget. Do we even want to cast this? I don't think I do. Yellow, blue? Yeah, we might as well go for that. I'll get our skull down there. Do we have a alignment here? No, we do not. Is it still worth going for? Probably. Actually, let me take this first. Let me take that again. That did not really help our board that much. Like, I just want to take a blue skull, distract them, and kill it. I just realized we're not going to have triple damage burning because of the stun. That's kind of interesting. There's actually nothing we can do about that at the moment. Good, he did get skull distracted. Okay, that's perfect. Do I just kill his hero? I feel like that's what we do. Actually, I should probably kill Zugov first. He's the only thing on that team that's really threatening. If his hero had a good weapon, we would have went for hero first, possibly, though. But that's a very bad weapon to have in that situation. So it's perfectly fine just letting it live. Though, of course, it still died because the because the skulls from Zugov. But, you know, letting it live in the sense that we didn't directly kill it with insta-kill. And, of course, this thing does do blue to Doom Skull, which means we just won. Easy as that. Now we just gotta do that 4 more times, and we'll be good to go. I know, could the lore event be any more confusing? I know, right? I'm pretty sure I'm not even gonna reference the list and just don't take Golem. As long as you don't take Golem, you're probably, for the most part, taking the correct room. Let's see. Yeah, every single cosmetic pet requires like 30 copies, or you know, the same as any other pet. I wish they would have done a different system for cosmetic ones. Because it costs around 2,500 gems to max out every cosmetic pet, which is obviously quite a lot. So he has that entangled freeze thing. We don't actually have to worry about it with this team though, because we can't be frozen on blue, and we take an extra turn and we already are unentangled. So unless we're taking a 3 skull, it's not really going to matter. Is there a good replacement for the weapon in this team? Yeah, you could go with a different weapon. For example, the weapon that just came out on Monday. You could end up going with the jar if you really want to, or not the jar, you know, the flask, I mean. That just came out on Monday. That would actually work pretty good for this team. I don't feel like it'd be better than what we're using, but it would indeed work. I think we just immediately go for a convert and just hope it works, because we don't really have a good option on this board. So we'll do that. He'll do a thing, and we'll do a thing, and then we won. So, can we target this hero directly? You don't have stealthy, right? I don't think this hero class can even get stealthy. So I think we just hit him directly then. And just hope it doesn't backfire. Perfect. Okay, we won. It's over. Do we have alignment? No. How about now? Somehow still no. Oh, wait. Yeah, we do. We already had it before, too. We just take that. Boom. Dead. Dead. And one more will do it. Easy as triple damage burning right now. Is it even worth taking that green? Probably not. And he's dead. Easy as that. Alright, 2 down, 3 to go. Also, we might be gaining a level this stream. We'll hand out a redeem code when we hit a level. How about that? Let's see. Apothecary, Forest Troll, Glaive. That's not too bad. Kill the thing, you pretty much win. Megavore can troll us by randomly killing us, though. They'll drown Sailors in last slot, so it's not too big a deal if he kills that. Like, ideally he won't, but it won't, like, auto-lose us the game, especially if we already converted. Like, right now, boom. Okay, we won. That was a quick match. That might have been our quickest match yet. So we just win it the second we start. It's always funny when that happens. So we'll do that, kill that out. Unfortunately, it does get a little bit of follow-up. However, this hero class does have that cleanse. So we can simply just cleanse out of it, be good to go. Unfortunately, no convert here for extra. Oh, actually, I lied. Yes, we do. We'll take that. Oh, that's not full mana, though. That's still not full mana somehow. There we go. And Zugov kills, gosh, I forgot his name, Megavore. And now we don't have to deal with it. So we didn't have any chances to get that 8% insta-kill on extra turn. And that's it. On to the next one. This is going pretty smooth. I'm not quite sure what her score is at, though. I only really know what her score is at if it's like the last 2 categories. But if we're over 8,000 for the next one, we should be in a pretty good position. Big issue here, we do not have a good convert. What's his plan to convert at the beginning of this battle? Is blue to red, which is very bad for us, and he has brown to red, which is also very bad for us. Well then. Let's see. Do I just risk it? There's 2 ways to do this. Convert immediately right now, but we get almost no value from it. Or we try denying his extra turn off of brown to red. and just hope he does brown and red, and then we could hopefully do a follow-up. I think we do that strategy. Okay, good. He got skull distracted, and we won because of it. Okay, that was easy. Well done. Brown, do we need it? No. Casting, do we need it? Kind of. This thing is immune to both triple damage and to insta-kill. So I'd have to insta-kill hero, which probably has stealthy on it. Interesting team. I never thought about that. That's an interesting Zugov counter. Because I can't target his hero because he has stealthy, and I can't target his first slot because it has indestructible. What a combo. Well, the more important one is to get rid of the blue to red convert. So let's get rid of the blue to red convert, so we can't do that. Now we convert this and hopefully get full mana off of it. Of course, it's 2 mana short. Why would it be any other number? I'll take that over. We then have to insta-kill this because there's no other target. And then we win. Oh, we don't have any blue alignment. We would have if we had any amount of blue alignment right now. I guess let's go for a skull. Oh wait, we can take that and give it an extra turn. Oh, that was already enough damage too, I forgot. That thing might have immune to burn, but that doesn't. The hero doesn't. Might have stealthy, and the other thing might have indestructible. But the hero does not. Okay, so another stealthy hero. Stonehammer's not immune to insta-kill though. But he is immune to killing him quickly with triple damage. I think we're fine. Also, you may notice that a lot of teams are trying to counter blue more so than what we're, or, you know, rather than red. It's mostly because this team exists. This team's used a lot in late game. Actually, out of any of the teams I use for Guild Wars, this is probably the most meta one. I used a lot of really weird off-meta ones, I'm pretty sure. But of the ones we use, I'm pretty sure this is the most commonly used thing on Red Day for people that own all the components of it. It's just such a good option, to such a degree that people counter blue on Red Day instead of red. Really? He got resummoned? Oh gosh. We haven't had that happen yet today, but of course it would start happening on the very last battle. The infinite resummons. Oh, you have immune to burn, don't you? Do I have alignment? No. Is it still worth it? No. Can I do anything to make it worth it more? You can do that. Did that even help? Don't think so. Green to blue does not really do much. Converting everything... we could risk it and see what happens. That could have been better. He's in kill range though, isn't he? Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, that's match. Hey, how was that score? If I had to guess, that feels like a 9,550. Same as yesterday. Oh, it was over 9,600. Nice. We're at like a 9,600 average this week. We did like a 9,560 yesterday and a 9,639 today. Let's see, is our average exactly? How do I check? Where's my thing? Yeah, we are at a 9,600 average. Actually, we're at a 9,601 average. But, yeah, not too bad. Yeah, we're at exactly a 9,601 average, so you can basically say 9,600. I'm not sure if we'll be able to maintain that all week. But, so far we're 2 for 2. Hopefully we can go straight 5 zeros with over 9,500 average. That'd be pretty nice. Not sure if we'll be able to get away with it, though. And as a guild, we're actually a little behind, though. Oh, we're pretty much where we always are, like pretty much the middle of bracket 5. I'm not sure what it is about it. We cannot leave the middle of bracket 5. Like, we never go down, we never go up. We're just kind of stuck here. I'm not sure what's up with that. We're just, like, perpetually stuck in the middle of bracket 5. Which is fine. Unless you can get all the way up to bracket 1, the reward difference for any position is so minuscule that it doesn't really matter too much. We just do it more so for the fun of it. But anyways, let's go clear out some dailies. We'll hand out a code once we go get our level. And we'll go mess with the pet next as well, because that is very important. Don't forget to claim the pet. I believe it has 6 hours and something left. I said, hello, David. Who of us have it? Oh, not said hello to. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Daddy Shark. Why do you keep requiring so many? Oh, never mind. That was the question I answered earlier. As to why they. I still don't understand the whole pet system. It seems like it was released like incomplete, and they never really bothered completing it. Soulforge is another one of those situations where they release it, they say they'll expand upon it later, and then they never expand upon it later. Well, at least in the case of Soulforge they did. But in the case of something like pets, they have not touched how pets work since the beginning of time. When pets were added, like, what, 3-4 years ago? I can't remember at this point. It's been out. Well, it's been at least a couple years. But when pets came out around 3 to 4 years ago, the pet system today still has not been changed at all in any way, shape, or form compared to how it was back then. Actually, that's not true. There is pet bait now, but it's pretty much a money-only currency with how it's set up right now, so it doesn't technically exist because there's no way to obtain it without money, even though its effect isn't even that good. All it does is immediately activate a pet for your guild. Oh, not really. It makes your next battle a pet gnome, which then activates it for your guild. So it's the equivalent of just finding a pet gnome, essentially. Except it guarantees that you find one. So it's not really that good at all. Because if you want pets, just play during a vault event weekend and your guild will probably perpetually have pets every hour. And even if they don't, it'll take like 10 minutes to find one. If that. Probably closer to 5 minutes. If you use a Nomapalooza, you'll probably find it in a single minute. Though I wouldn't really advise using Nomapalooza for that purpose. However, unlike other gnomes, if you trigger a Nomapalooza, or if you use a Nomapalooza to trigger a pet gnome, the loot from the pet gnome is not reduced at all. So that's pretty nice. That's a little bit of a waste of a Nomapalooza though. It just take like a minute to a few minutes to find it. Which is basically the same as using a pet bait. That's how bad pet baits are. It's like a Nomapalooza, but worse. Not even close to a Nomapalooza though. Oh yeah, I didn't double check how our defense team did. I know the one we did yesterday, which was what, Yalgoi Queen of Time? Ended up doing pretty good. Because wasn't it Brown Day? Let me go check it out for these deeds. But yeah, the team we did yesterday went really well. At least relative to where we are this late in the game. Anything above like a 20% win rate I'm pretty happy with for defense teams. Just because of how easy it is to win this late in the game for the actual player. Let me double check. How'd our team do? Yeah, they're doing okay. 3-8, 3-11. So Yalgoi Queen of Tanya did the best so far. And the one that normally has the high score is taking place tomorrow. The very annoying Life and Death Weaver team. I feel like people are getting better at countering this though. Especially since Life and Death got nerfed. It wasn't too noticeable then, but over time it's actually pretty noticeable how big of a difference 3 mana cost is on it. Especially under AI control where it's a lot slower to do what it needs to do. Once it gets rolling, it's not too big of a difference, but the initial it's getting rolling takes quite a bit longer unless it gets like a really lucky Lamish Stew, or you know, a lucky Empower into it. Doesn't have to be a Lamish Stew, it could be anything. What happened to our name there? I just don't understand why that happens sometimes. Man, anyways. So we did that, Let's go clear our dungeons, and we'll go clear out the pet. And then we'll probably mess with the world event, which is by far one of the most annoying world events we have ever had, ever. Not even close. Hello, Saber2Frat! Welcome! Welcome, welcome. Hope all has been well. They keep adding resources that become obsolete. It's like they don't have a fully realized plan. Yeah, that seems about right. Especially with how development on Puzzle Quest is going. That reminds me, are they even doing a stream tonight? Because I completely missed it last time because we were sick. I'm still a little sick, but nowhere near where I was last time, that's for sure. But I might need to catch her this time and ask Salty a billion questions that she's not going to answer. Like, where on earth is next patch? It's been like 6 weeks since the previous one. It's a pretty long time given the beta. Let's see. Because normally in a beta, you know, you'd want to actually make changes so people can give feedback on the changes. Also, what's up with my mouse these days? It keeps like multi-clicking for no reason. Not sure why. I think we're gonna need to replace this mouse soon. Scroll wheel is not working. It's multi-clicking randomly sometimes for no reason. I think it's about time we get a new mouse. Oh, sorry, Barbara. What was your question? Your question is this. What mythic actually becomes stronger or better if meddled? Phoenicia. For example, Zugoth would gain nothing worthwhile if meddled. True. Yeah, I'm not sure why a lot of people medal Zugov. I guess because they use it so much that they figured why not. But Zugov's actually not that good of an upgrade, even though you might see some around. Phoenicia is currently the only mythic in the entire game I have medaled. The main reason for this is she gains 6 magic from being fully medaled, and she does damage to all enemies, so that's 24 damage. However, she also does double based on if there's a red storm, which means she's actually effectively doing 48 additional damage, 12 additional damage per enemy. So the amount of extra damage that she gets for her cast ends up being a ridiculously high amount. But yeah, there's not too many mythics we're really worth going for. So much so that even once I have enough to medal a second mythic, I'm not going to immediately. We did our first one for Phoenicia. However, our second set I will just be holding until maybe some kind of new mythic comes out that will eventually be good with it. But generally the best one value for it's going to be any of the mages, any of the ones that gain 6 magic. Because if they're doing that while hitting all enemies, they're probably gaining a pretty big benefit based on their ability. Yeah, Phoenicia is the only one we've done so far. Also because we use it literally on a daily basis, so having that extra 12 damage for every enemy is quite convenient. There's a lot of value you can actually end up getting from that in the current state of the game. It opens up the area in which she can kill, and that's good because the whole point of using her is to kill the range that Rowan can't one-shot. So having additional 12 damage on her drastically increases the range above Rowan compared to before. Because Rowan actually gains a very little bit of benefit from being fully medaled. Of course you still do because it's only an epic, it's not like it's a mythic cost. But the benefit from being fully medaled is much smaller than that of Phoenicia. If he's not mistaken, Rowan still counts as a mage as well, so it actually only gains 6 additional damage total. Whereas Phoenicia from her 6 magic ends up gaining a total of 48 damage, effectively. Which is a lot. Oh, what do we want to take here? What do we grab? What do we grab? We'll take a skull for now. Gosh, why is this board so bad? Let's take. Oh, yeah, I could take another skull there. Better just get Phoenicia mana at this point, though. Just do all for that, and that'll be mine. Don't you dare try to get that 10% devour. Does that only work on beasts or is it on everything? It might actually only be on beasts, which our team has none. Oh, so hello, Logic Slayer, over there. Say hello. Welcome, welcome. The double potion gem bug has gotten you 2 rounds today. Can they ever release a new mechanic that isn't instantly just broken? Are you referring to it accidentally giving the enemy a turn? I haven't seen that yet. But I believe it's caused by any amount of explosion at the start of a battle. So just try not to use any of the Center Mirage troops in PvP this week. Have people on the forum been mentioning that a lot? I know Lycanthropy had a whole thread dedicated to it forever, every complaint that has ever existed for it. And I think it had over 1,000 replies. But something pretty absurd. I don't know, we might need to go find the feedback thread on the forum. I'm actually curious what it says. It'd be a really funny read. Oh, let me go claim the pet. We did the pet battles. Let me go claim the pet first, though. There we go. Hey, we got 2 copies instead of 1. I'm looking for pets. I'm looking for upgradable. Oh, actually, right there. It's all the way at the top. Oops, I meant to equip it. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Go do a little thing. There's a potion concern thread. Really? I'm pretty sure it's not as bad as the Lycanthropy thread, though. Why won't you highlight? Thank you. Gems of War. Let's see, where is it being talked about a lot? Well, apparently it's not too bad. It's not even an invisible sight unless I just passed it. That's not as bad as lycanthropy. Can't even find it. That's not too bad then. But I know lycanthropy thread had like 10 feedbacks every day or something. Something absurd. Surprised it still isn't being talked about now. Must be because it's been gone. Really? I have an invisible site. That's all the way back at the campaign thing from last Monday that we used to reference all the tasks. Oh, it's apparently not too bad then. I don't know. I personally like potions. I've personally been enjoying the potion mechanic. Anyways, we got a new cute little doggy. So let's go change our outfit to go match the doggy. Let's go get out the kitty outfits. And let's go pirate. It almost looks like a parrot too. But just how its mouth is kind of makes it look like a bird beak thing because it's just like so wide. So it'll be our parrot dog. See, it's a parrot, not a doggy. I'm looking for war gear. There we go. Now I'm looking for color that matches that better. Actually, what even are your other things? I guess that kind of works. Just don't know what color matches it perfectly. Honestly, that one after orange wasn't too bad. Or was it that one? That kind of works. What's your other feature? Oh, it just has that scar thing. Let's keep it like that. Alright, there we go. That should be fine. That should be fine. Match the little doggy parrot. The parrot dog. I'll go claim more gems. Okay, let's go and mess with World Event then. So, World Event. We haven't even done a single battle because the scoring system is so extremely annoying. Let's see. I actually want to do World Event low, oddly enough. The reason for this is I want to one-shot them. I believe you can do the same with Black Manacle, this premise. Well, we're starting it from this premise. Okay, oh, it's already here. Perfect. I don't even need to change anything. How convenient. I do need to go change in the event medals. However, it's probably just easier doing it from here. Oh, apparently we're missing one here. I am looking for the... Oh, yeah, I forgot to claim my medals. Hold up. I was like, wait, where are all my medals at? Oh, a blue! Nice! Oh, is this the week we get all blues? Let's hope so. Alright, we go back, fight again. Oh, no, I didn't want to go into the battle yet. Wait, what? Why did it not change? Did it just default put my medal there? Wait, is there a new glitch where there's like an invisible medal glitch now? Did it just like automatically put my medal in? You should have given me a warning that I don't have my medal set. Wait, what just even happened? Wait, what? That's weird. Does it think I have a medal? Is there a new medal glitch now? What happened to our medal there? Let's try it again and see what happens. Let's see. Did we find a new medal glitch? After they fixed the old medal glitch? Yeah, it's letting me in without checking my medals. Is there a way to check how much bonus damage you have from the thing? That's weird. Oh, it only warns you once. I was gonna say, I thought there was like an invisible medal there. Because it used to remind you like every time you didn't. Oh, that's unfortunate. That was one spammy screen I actually didn't mind. If it warned you literally every time. Because that's actually pretty convenient. I wish I had a toggle for turning it off instead. Okay, let's roll that, I guess. How do I not have another badge? Apparently I do not, so let's roll with this. Because isn't it spell damage and cast damage this week? Pretty sure it is. It's one slightly not annoying thing about this week. Is we do have both skull and spell damage. Which is one of the few cute things that this end event week did end up doing. People who don't use medals were complaining. True. It would get very annoying if it constantly kept telling you every single time. However, I wish it would have been a toggle. Because I actually like it telling you every single time. Do you know if you can change leaders in a guild Oddly enough, they don't have a way programmed into the game itself to do so. You can send a support ticket to Gems of War support, though, through their support. You go to gemsofwar.com, go to submit a request, or go to support, then to submit a request in the top right, I believe it is, or top left, one of the corners. And you can end up doing it there. However, there's no in-game way to do it. Their next game does have an way of doing it, very quickly as well. However, for whatever reason, they still to this day have not programmed one into Gems of War. Why, I have no clue. However, there is still no way to do it in-game. However, if you just contact support, they'll be able to do it for you. Hey, they don't know how to set up toggles. Well, they said in the past they don't want to go like toggle crazy and have like 1.5 billion toggles for everything. Though, honestly, I wouldn't mind that. I'd rather there be too many toggles than not enough toggles. Also, why not add a code once we get a level, which we're pretty close to at this point. Also, why does it keep giving me ice golems? That's not nice. That is the least effective room we can be taking right now, as well as just in general for this event. And it is the only one it is giving us. But if anyone else has any other questions I missed, definitely feel free to leave them in chat. Was that a loud nightmare? The sandwich medal. Gosh, the sandwiches. I haven't had a sandwich for a while. I've been picking up lunch meat or anything else. I did have some sushi today, though. Been in quite a bit of a sushi mood. I wonder why, Sushi Ninja. Let's see. But no, I was for a while, and then I finally got some, and then it's like, oh, I need to get more, and then it's like, oh, I need to go get more. And now it's, I've had it like 4 times now in the last month. There's a place by me that does a sale on it every Wednesday, which is rather convenient. Instead of Taco Tuesday, it's Sushi Wednesday. I don't know, is Subway any good? I've heard a lot of bad things about Subway in the past. Like their bread was like so high in sugar that in some countries they had to declassify it as bread and instead had to classify it as a pastry because its bread was so concentrated with sugar that it was no longer considered bread. It was literally considered like that of a level of a cake because the sugar content was so high. Can we get anything other than Ice Golem? Also, is it even proper to do the highest level? I don't think we have to. I'm still doing anyways. Let's see. What do we take here? We'll take that over. I don't know. I haven't been to a Subway for a while. I don't think there is any Subways near me. There is a sub place near me. And normally if I want something sub related, I go there. I forget the name of it. But it's not a Subway. It's not even a chain. It's just some kind of sub place. I believe it's family owned. It's not necessarily a deli. Like the deli's where you get the good stuff, but it's just kind of like a sandwich place. Or a sub place specifically. Not a particular chain, just a place that does it. But yeah, there's a surprisingly like lack of delis near me. I know in New Jersey where I used to live, there was like a deli like every few inches. A lot of them are going out of business though. I'm not sure how many are still around. Like, it's hard to maintain them with how much you actually have to sell to make overhead. Honey wheat bread sounds really good. That's something I haven't had for a while, honey tea. I need to go have hot honey tea. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Gosh, at this point, we need to get some food sponsors. I feel like every other stream we just talk about food. So far, I never bothered having a sponsor for the channel. Would be nice for a little bit extra money at some point. We're not selling out yet, though. Hopefully, we'll never need to, but you know. Let's see, what do we take here? I think it's go for now. Put the other thing down. Please let me cast, thank you. Just gonna do it here just because there's so many Doom Skulls there. Because one interesting thing about things that destroy the board while creating gems, the Doomskull explosion counts as area that the gems will not spawn in. So if you're going to be doing, let's say, like for example, a column destroy, where you end up doing that with it, you will end up getting value from, you basically, let's say we do a column destroy right here, it'll end up destroying all these, and it will not spawn gems in that area. So if we do this, you notice like no red gems spawn there because the explosion still counted for the area. So it basically allows you to make the map even smaller so that you can have a higher chance of landing an extra turn. Of course, I aimed that really weirdly because I was just trying to show it. But for the other one, we were able to do it a little bit better with deep board there. But basically, you make the board smaller so you have a higher chance of actually landing it. It's good for ones that don't have a boost ratio like deep board. Not as good for this guy, but still can work. Brought to you by Manscaped and Lawnmower 4.0. I know, right? I see those ads all the time. Okay, does anyone remember Arcturian or Hivemind? Which one is better? Based on how confusing this event is, I assume it's Arcturian because it's a lower rarity. And because it's a lower rarity, that means it's better because logic. Does anyone remember? I gotta double check. If I'm not mistaken, Arcturian is actually worth more than the other one. Because it makes no sense, which is exactly why it's the right way. Where's the each thread? How is there no one talking about the thread? New pet, campaign, there it is. Oh wait, this is the wrong thread. Gosh, where's the thread on the campaign? Oh, it is Arcturian, interesting. I still want to find the thread though. There it is, just shining. Loading, loading, loading. Yeah, oh wait, I got the wrong one again. Okay, you know what? I was gonna agree. Yep, it's Arcturian. I had a feeling it was. I'm just gonna stick with it. Can't find the other post. Basically, this week, whatever option seems like it makes the least amount of sense is the correct option. So here, the Arcturians are better than the higher rarity one. For no reason at all. If that makes any discernible sense. However, the Hivemind is still better than the Frozen Shieldbreaker. And the Escombe's the worst. Hello, Joe! Today's been all over the place. But overall today went pretty good. Never did get around to covering that video in the Flash, though. Definitely need to. Okay, so at this point, the Hiveminds are better, because the Hivemind, I'm pretty sure, is better than the Frozen thing. Or who knows, maybe it's not. Scoring just so weird for this week. But I would assume a Hivemind's at least better than Frozen thing. Arcturian's better than the other one, though. We're almost at that level. We'll hand out a code when we hit that level. Also, we're almost out of sigils, too. Probably got like a dozen battles left. Well, as I say that, Valraven's like, no, take them all. What do we go for here? We'll take a... We'll convert the Browns. Get ourselves a nice big caster. Glaceon, Fallen Valdis, Arcturian, Hivemind, Frozen. Okay, good. I am taking it in the correct order then. Yay. Well, thank you for that. Yeah, we are taking it correct order then. Oh, you've been messing around with the Flash teams? Nice. Yeah, I'll be covering a video for it soon. I'll probably just go over the ones we went over on stream. I might include some other ones. There's just so many options that you can do with it. It's gonna be a while before we really figure out what the full meta is for it. Because I feel like there's a lot that's gonna develop over time with it. Any video is basically just gonna be initial impressions. Because I'm pretty sure like 1 month from now there's gonna be just like an absurdly meta team with it that's just gonna destroy everything. I'm not sure that team has been fully realized yet though. But give it like a couple weeks to a month and I'm pretty sure everyone will be running Flask for almost everything. Maybe not literally everything, but there has to be some kind of ridiculously ultra broken concept for it. The only problem with it is its inconsistency of what color it creates. So whatever team you have to build for it has to be flexible with getting any color and still be good. However, the amount of color that you get basically maxes out whatever color you end up doing it on, or what it randoms into it.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Do all kingdoms have a boss killer? Yes. Every single one has a boss killer and a tower killer. There's nowhere you can go that has neither. Because every single kingdom has at least one. If I'm not mistaken, there's like 1 or 2 kingdoms that have multiple. But every single kingdom has at least one boss slayer and tower slayer. So you can never cheese it with like a tower or boss build. Like anywhere you bring Zugaf will always have a hard counter. It's the reason why I said that other week Carmela's, that one is basically like the true Zugaf slayer. Because Golvania is such a good place to actually run Zugaf. However, because every single explorer has a boss slayer, even though that's a good location to go to, you still have to deal with a boss slayer, which is her, just because every single kingdom has one. I haven't actually tried it with Vespera yet. I feel like it works better with destroy or board clear options. Things like Thrall, things like Grey King, anything that can like destroy the board, destroy a specific color. Also, we have 666 level. 1666. It sounds like it's an ad for something. 1666 something 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 something. Anyways, I'll take a brand. And I said I would hand out a code when we had a level, and it is a level, so let's go get the code. From the fresh batch as well. Let me go grab this for you guys. Click that, click save, go get rid of that. You made a Delve team finally with Hiking Iron Gut? Oh, you finally, oh yeah, you finally got Hiking Iron Gut, nice. Hiking Iron Gut was the rest of the team. Queen and Karandera, oh yeah, that's done pretty good with Mountain Crusher up front. I don't feel like I've run Mountain Crusher too much with that team anymore though. Though it's definitely pretty solid. It's really good with Titan Hero class if you want to never die. Ends up working out really well. Where's the code section? There it is. One moment. Get the code in, click refresh, put it over there. Get this to you guys. And there you guys go. There's the redeem code. Use it on gemswar.com or in the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over here is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters starting with KS. And it gives the same word as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Only usable on the PC mobile version of the game. Also, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps out a lot and is greatly, greatly appreciated. And here you guys go. Enjoy. And I might as well claim the level up bonus while we're here too. Also, hello, Bushka. Welcome, welcome. Could you use... oh, that murder is that. Let's see. What do I think of your team? It ends up looking pretty decent then. Mountain Crusher with Hiking Iron Gut ends up working out really well for Delves. I just realized, though, you have the Mountain Crusher behind the Hiking Iron Gut. I guess that could work, too. It's probably quicker. Well, I don't know. First slot's Iron Gut's a little bit interesting. I do, on occasion, like if I'm running like an Iron Gut Zugaf kind of build with like a Thrall to feed it mana, because that way you can put the Thrall behind it to mana accumulate. The only problem with Mountain Crusher behind a Hiking Iron Gut is getting the mana accumulation initially. Normally you want something that can get it a little bit quicker, like Thrall or something. However, it would still end up functioning pretty well. But Yeah, hiking Iron Gut first slot can be a little risky just because if the enemy outpaces you, it can fall apart pretty quickly if you lose hiking Iron Gut midway through a delve. Even with more safer teams, it could still end up happening if he's in first slot. So normally it's a little bit safer, especially if you just initially got Iron Gut recently, to end up going Mountain Crusher Iron Gut instead of putting an Iron Gut in first slot. As doing so is quicker but riskier to have an Iron Gut in first slot, because obviously you get like a ridiculously high amount of attack value once you get your Devourer, but he's also really susceptible to dying before he gets that to Devour, especially if you're at a point where you don't have a 100% chance to Devour on your first cast. That can be very concerning, because, you know, it can fall apart pretty quickly, especially if your whole team is based on having that the Iron Gut there, I mean. Anyways, we did the pet, we did that. Let's go to finish out the world event then. Or finish out as in our current amount of battles. I don't think we'll be done, but we'll get it done throughout the week. And this week we have weekend invasions as well. Kind of like raids, but towers. Honestly, I feel like invasions is easier. You just set double invasion troop and auto win. Like, that's literally all you have to do. Of course, raids has a bit of a cookie cutter kind of build too that you can kind of do. However, it is super cookie cutter for invasions. Just double up whatever the invasion troop is and you win. You can literally just go 4 of whatever the invasion troop is and you will just win. Doesn't matter what the invasion troop is, you will win. If your team is 4 invasion troops and the other team is 4 towers, you will win because you're doing 5 times damage to them. Or assuming you have it maxed, of course. You have no problem for the code, everyone. Oh, hello, Mr. Jesse. Do you have any PvP suggestion for Doomed Blade? I used to have a team that did it. I honestly cannot remember at all what that team was. Though there is a PvP team I used to run with Doomed Blade. I cannot remember off the top of my head what on earth it was, though. Overall, I feel like of the 6, it's the one I actually use the least of. Like, all the other ones I feel like come into play. Like, the brown and green ones come in with Truffle. Or with Beatrix. The red one comes in for quite a few Guild War instances. As well as a few kind of like Zugoff weird builds that can end up going with it. The yellow one is used to counter out purple for a couple teams and can end up getting a nice little synergy there. The purple one is just insane with Archmagus, just because it gets so much mana initially, so you can kind of just build that into anything. But I don't know, the blue one is a little bit weird because there's already some things that do kind of what it does, like a I guess there's some other instances where it does that too, like the brown to Doomskull convert thing off of Lord of Slaughter. So that one's kind of already overtaken too. However, the coloration kind of makes it work. But anyways, train of thought, going over the place. But yeah, the blue one I definitely use the least. It converts all red to Doomskull, and there just isn't as many instances where that would necessarily need to be done in a normal battle. There is one team that it would be pretty good against, of course, and that is what's it called? Yagoi Queen Titania. However, Yagoi Queen Titania in normal PvP defend isn't as common as Guild War, oddly enough. Because when a person has an option of choosing absolutely anything for their defend team, it normally isn't Yagoi Queen Titania. So when you're doing normal PvP, it isn't necessarily as important to have that counter. And in Guild Wars, you can't, because they're going to be using it to counter on Brown Day. And you can't use a blue weapon on Brown Day. Please let me cast this. Thank you. I'm not sure why I'm still using this weapon. It stopped working a while ago, however, it's still technically working. It's not working as efficiently as it should be, but it's still getting it done. So, hello, PY. Welcome. Let's see. What do I even take here? Grab a... What do I want to do here? Oh, so I still have that cough. I'm not sure why, but it's even somewhat worse today. It wasn't like bad, but like it came back more than yesterday. It's really annoying. I'm sure we just go away already. Hey, Fallen Valdez. We finally found it. Okay, so we'll go take it. The other one's worth more than Fallen Valdez, though, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Yeah, Glaceon was worth more than Fallen Valdez. However, there is no Glaceon, so we'll take the Fallen Valdez. We're finally at the point where we can find them. I'll take a skull for now. Ideally, we'll magically get full mana. And technically, we would have off enchant. Yeah, my voice is back to normal, so that's good. Just the cough didn't go all the way away. It did for that one day. Like, I didn't do it like a single time. And then just like came back. Not sure why. I don't know, maybe some hot tea will help. I actually haven't had hot tea all week since I've been sick. The thing being brought up about honey reminded me of it. I think I still have honey in the house, didn't double check. I honestly have no clue. Because I haven't had anything with honey since I got back from break. Or from seeing family, I mean. Arcturian is our only option, so let's go for it then. That's weird. It looked like the AI was trying to take a turn there, but then didn't. Did you guys see that? It had like a little cursor there, but then didn't do its move. Which is good, because it was our move. It was never supposed to be his move. So that almost looks like it was trying to do the glitch, but didn't. Like, it looked like it was trying to give the AI a turn, but it didn't actually give the AI a turn, which is good because it wasn't supposed to give the AI a turn right there. The icon showed up for a second as if it was going to. Does that happen a lot? I haven't noticed it too often. That wasn't the first time I've seen it. No, that's the first time I've seen it happen to stream. Unless I just didn't notice it happening more. We've been going for almost an hour, and that's the first time I've seen it happen today. Alright, we might want to start using a real team. It's starting to get quite a bit weaker against these stronger ones. This is mostly just to kill out through the quicker ones, initially. The only problem is the better options aren't even too much better. This is a very weird event week. In pretty much every possible way. Okay, let me go change to a real team though. Or, you know, for the higher level range. This one still goes with the weapon. That's kind of funny. Yeah, it makes sense. Go for like the triple damage burning kind of concept. Yeah, we'll go with it. I'm not sure it's gonna even be that too much quicker though. It does allow us to skull kill everything though, if nothing else. Also, I keep thinking that says melting pot, not melting point. It keeps making me think of the restaurants. There's a chorus food. I still haven't been there since the virus. I might at some point. I think they still require masks. Even though we're fully vaccinated. Oh, what did we take her? We'll take that for now. Yeah, this should end up working out decently. Main premise is Stonehammer's not useless. He actually gets to burn. And because he gets to burn, we get to do triple damage burning. And because of triple damage burning, we kind of just auto-win. That is the game plan. Because nothing will... Everything will become... Well, I cannot speak today. Because everything ends up getting one-shotted by it if we're doing triple damage plus all the additional damage that we're getting from the metal. There's nothing that will survive our hits. Which is convenient, because that's what we want to have happen. Oh, we actually turned, but from the potion. But it was on a color that we can't use, or that wasn't a thing. We're using Rune Priest. Let me see what the team is. Let's see. I'll take a peek. Mang, so you always one shot. Wait, what does she do again? Oh yeah, she has the she's the only one of those that has a convert like that. She's actually the most skull spammy of all the raid or invasion troops. And she's a boss lane one as well. Yeah, that could end up working. kind of similar premise to what we're running now. Set up into one-shots and then one-shot. I just happen to be doing it stone hammer into triple damage burning. And that team specifically does it with Mang. Both pretty much the same premise though. They're effectively trying to do the same thing. One-shot everything with skulls. If it'll let me grab one. If it'll let me grab... Oh, there's one right sitting right there. Gotta be careful though. Hero could really easily die on this team that we're using right now. A little bit riskier, but it goes quick. It's only riskier if we give them a billion skulls like that. I'm not sure if we want to pop that brown, because now it's going to create a bunch of brown onto our reds. So we already hit an extra turn, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, there's no way to take a skull. Oh yeah, there is. There is. Like I said, there should be a way to reach that far. Yeah, I don't have a way to follow up on skulls. The only problem with this team, we don't actually have a way to generate skulls aside from the weapon. It's funny, a little blue potion there. Let's run the new guy. He's pretty bad though. The one that we got this week is really, really bad compared to the one last week. I'm not sure how they go from like such a good, actual, viable one that just does so many things right to the horrible one that came out this week. It doesn't make any sense. Also, this is either our last battle here or we get a Valraven. Nice, Valraven. Okay, we got two more. Saved us. So we'll do those two battles and then probably call it a wrap then. After those two battles. So if anyone still has any questions, anything they want me to go over, do let me know. I'll make sure to do so. Valraven die already, thank you. Another Fallen Valdis. I wish Fallen Valdis would have been made viable. It is one of the worst mythics in the entire game. It was added to counter divines. It doesn't even properly counter divines to such a degree that when it was needed to counter divines and she was added for that sole purpose, she wasn't even used for that purpose because she was so bad at doing so. And that was back when divines were ran as like 80% of any team you ever saw being 4 times divine. And she was still useless. And now even less divines get used. Or at least pure divine teams anyways. Divine teams are still not bad. But they're a lot less common pure divine teams than they were back when she was released. But it doesn't make any sense how she's so absurdly bad that even when divines were used in every battle, she still wasn't viable as a divine counter. Doesn't make any sense. She's always very underwhelming. I was gonna say, we should have some amount of brown there. I always hate Stonehammer's inconsistency on actually landing an extra turn. However, whenever it actually does, it's not too bad. The biggest issue is when Stonehammer fails a gem creation, he just falls back so far. But when he actually lands it, he's not horrifically bad. The problem is the many times where he doesn't land it. Let's see where we are in guild rankings. Oddly enough, we're actually a little bit further down. Though we're also tied with HP Herm, who also passed us in levels the other week or two. Actually, I think he passed me when we were gone on vacation, because we weren't playing as much, obviously, so we weren't really gaining any XP. And since then, I'm pretty sure it's been like almost a month now, or at least a couple weeks. Did you catch Salty's stream? The one on Monday? I think I did initially, and then I was trying to rest, and her voice just made it not capable of resting, so I turned it off. I think I would call it like the first 5 or 10 minutes, but I was a bit sleepy, and yeah, I couldn't keep hearing the voice, so I turned it off. I'm pretty sure almost any voice would have done that at that point, though. But and I just couldn't concentrate on resting, so I turned it off. I might catch her tonight, though, assuming she's even doing a stream. If she is, she's doing the Puzzle Quest stream. I wasn't able to catch it last time because it went to bed early because that was the day we were, like, ultra sick. And I think we only did, like, a 40 or 50-minute stream because of it. If she's still doing one tonight, I need to ask her a billion questions about Puzzle Quest, of which she will probably ignore almost every single one of them. Any best way to counter Zugoff? Any of the boss slaying troops. They all do 5 times damage to it, many of which in a PvP-like situation will literally one-shot it. So you could just one-shot it. The other really good way to counter Zugoff is kind of cliche, but literally just use a Zugoff against it. If you use Zugoff on their Zugoff before they Zugoff, you kind of just auto-win. The more realistic way of doing it that's more accessible is use any raid troop that you have mythicked, and then just kill it. And if you have all of the mythics, use one of the ones that has like extra turn, like the goblin one or something similar. And these are really strong ones, or the ones that gain like full mana when it gets a kill or anything like that. Let's see. Say it as one word. Oh, wait, what? Oh. I never actually said it as one word before. And now I just realized what it sounds like, so I won't say it because I'm pretty sure YouTube will try censoring it. I never actually read it as one word. I always said SP Herm. But yeah, I see what it's supposed to be now. Good thing I do say it like that then. Because I don't think YouTube would like if I said it the other way. Let's see. Any other questions, anyone? Let's see. I read that. Let's see. She's about to talk about the next stream. It was giving information about rebalance instead of Delve preview. Oh, are we actually finally getting a rebalance patch? That's nice. They haven't done a rebalance patch since last December. It has been almost 9 months. Or yeah, pretty much. It's because they did it like December 25th or so, or you know, like third week of December or something. So third week of December. So if they do it around the third week of September, that would be about 9 months since the last balance update. I wish they would do it a little bit more frequent than that. Honestly, we need like one every single season. Like at the start of every season, boom, balance patch, and then at the start of next season, boom, balance patch, and do it like every single time. But yeah, it's been 9 months since the previous one. What's my Guild War team for tomorrow? Good question. I'm not even sure what color it is. Tomorrow's color is yellow, which means we're probably running Divinish Ball Aquilin. Or maybe I finally decided to use something else. But there's like a 90% chance it's Divinish Ball Aquilin. And if it's not, you can use Divinish Ball Aquilin. It's really good. Where's my Guild War yellow? Oh yeah, I actually changed to, oh yeah, I forgot, we've been using this. This did lose once last time though. I might revamp this. I kind of want to go back to Divinish Ball Aquilin, I think. We're on track for a really good 9,600 this week, and this one will definitely not do 9,600. So we're going to revamp our yellow for tomorrow. Well, we're going to revamp it into, I'm not sure yet, though I'm pretty sure it's just going to be Divinish Ball Aquilin because it's so strong. But I want to do something that can actually score 9,600, even if it's a bit riskier. This team is a bit safer, but it will never hit that high. I think the highest we hit with it was like 9,300. The pacing of it's just not quick enough. So yeah, we're going to actually change out this team for something else. What that will be, we'll find out tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to change this. It might just be Divinish Ball Aquilin build, which if you don't already, it's really good. It doesn't even use any mythics either. Just do that and build around it. But I don't know, figure out something. Because we're on really good pacing to have 9,600 every single day. We have never done that a single time ever. It's really hard to do. But I don't know what I might try for. I want to see how many days in a row we can at least get, if nothing else. We did 2 days in a row where we averaged 9,600 across the days. So see how far we can go. You got 9,500 on PlayStation last time for Yellow Day. Nice. I keep forgetting. Consoles have different color days too. So whenever you see me saying a color, I'm referring to PC mobile version of the game. If you're playing on the Switch version, or if you're playing on Xbox or PlayStation, the coloration is actually different for whatever reason. For whatever reason, every platform is different. Only PC mobile is uniform, which is the main version of the game. However, yeah, every other platform is different. I'm not sure why. It's always been that way. Not sure why it's like that. Especially for it's very confusing too, because generally speaking, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC mobile, they're all like synced, not in cross-platform sense, but in a sense of content-wise. Yeah, it's kind of weird that the Guild Wars is completely different. I'm not sure. But anyways, guys, I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll probably do a little small stream, a little afternoon, but yeah, around noon, a little bit afternoon, somewhere around there. Tomorrow for Fall Guys, it is the 1-year anniversary of the first time we ever played the game. And, well, we don't really make too much content on it. Oh no, I've enjoyed the game over the last year. Oddly enough, I do not have 1,000 hours in the game yet. We hit like 1,000 hours in Animal Crossing within like 3 months last year. However, I still, after a year, do not have 1,000 hours in Fall Guys. I think we're going to reach the 900 mark on tomorrow's stream. So we have that milestone. But yeah, it's the 1 year mark of the first time we ever played, so we'll do a small little stream for it tomorrow. I should also hopefully have a video up going over something for Gems of War related. There's a few that I wanted to cover this week. I have not covered a single one yet, so we need to get on that. And we'll go from there. And of course, tomorrow night, same stream as always, or same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now, as we do every single night. Hope you all enjoy your week. Catch you guys soon. Do not forget to go get the pet, as it'll probably be a year before you can get it again. The 2021 will be coming around in a couple weeks, but definitely make sure to get the 2021 one, which is available right now for the next 5 hours, or a little over 5 hours. But make sure to get it. Not too big a deal if you don't, though. It's cosmetic anyways, but still good to get it for completion's purpose if you're just seeking them all out at some point. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you later. Goodbye, everyone.